I.D.K Sports. How's everyone doing, man? Welcome back. Good morning, good evening. Happy Monday. We're back. You see the record. That is not the record. The record has yet to be updated. But you see the picks. Now we recap it. We break it down. There's some things that I said that was happening, and it's happening. I didn't want to believe. But if you're new to this, please stay true. Please leave a like. Thank you for watching. This is the I.D.K Sports Show. It's your guy, Young Bull. How's everyone doing, man? We're breaking down, recap week 14. Big week. Patriots on the bye, Carolina on the bye, Giants on the bye, 49ers is on the bye. A lot of great divisional games, couple matchups. We got a couple belt to ass games. I know what that sound is. If you're new to this, please stay true. Please leave a like. Please, and hopefully you enjoy this video. We're going to break it down. I mean, I get wrong just looking. All right, Dallas lost, I think. Ravens lost, right? Did the Jets win? No, Jets lost. The Colts lost. This is the I.D.K Sports Show. Like I said, if I don't know, then you know. If you don't know, then I know. I.D.K Sports Show, man. It's week 14. Let's break it down. Let's get it. All right, starting off with Thursday night football. Thursday night football, we had a great matchup. We had the Cowboys versus the Lions. Great matchup. Great. What was the score and stuff? Man, I didn't write it down, but this is the IDK Sports Show, you man. If you're new to this, please stay true. Please leave a like. You get used to it. Dallas versus Detroit. Yes, I picked Dallas to win. Detroit came through, did what they needed to do. Wait, no, yeah, Cowboys just the second half just like didn't show up. Pickens started doing Pickens things, I guess. Like I don't know, but trying to remember how the game went because St. Brown went down, right? No, I don't know. I don't know. Detroit won. Hopes is alive. Dallas, your hopes was right there. You beat Kansas City. Yes, you're coming on a short week. You're playing on Thursday. You're supposed to win that game. The defense, you can say the defense was showing up because they was getting it. It was just that if you had to put somewhere, it was like the offense. It was like, damn, we need it. We just need it. And like the one thing what Dallas should probably start doing, going back to using your tight ends more. Yes, you was using your tight ends a lot when CD went down. I think you need to go back to that. Go back to running the ball like but then at one point when y'all got down, y'all had to start doing Cowboys things. Just thought y'all was gonna win that game, but then just like you know what I mean? Like Cowboy things, drop passes, fumble. It's like, oh yeah, Cowboys. and it's a, and oh yeah, there was like some penalties that was being called that was like, oh yeah, they getting y'all back. Oh no, it was like yo, Detroit was yo, yeah, Cowboys was getting all the penalties. Something like that. It was. Yo, it was Thursday night, man. It was so long ago. But Detroit hopes is alive. Detroit what is the number 7, 8 spot? Chicago jumped from number 1 to number 7. Right behind them is Detroit. They got to play Green Bay Packers again in 2 weeks. It's going to get crazy. We're going to get to that game. But Cowboys, Carolina's in front of you. Detroit's in front of you now. You would not make the playoffs. And I did say, whoever wins against Kansas City and Dallas, remember I said that, they would not make the playoffs. Look, Kansas City's not making the playoffs. Dallas, they're not making the playoffs, which sucks. But hey, whatever. Shit happens. Move right along. Let's get into Sunday night. You already know Sunday we watch mad games. Bunch of games. Patriots on a bye week, so we was able to endure a whole bunch of football. Starting off with the Pittsburgh and Ravens. Just because, okay, Lamar Jackson's having this great season, right? Last year. He comes back. He gets injured. He's been gone for mad long. He comes back. Now we're blaming on him because he's not healthy. I'm not honest. He looked good to me yesterday. Just that, like, they're not really good offensive wise. It's like outside of Lamar and Derrick Henry, who we're gonna stop the run. Once we stop the run, your little play action fake run shit's not working. Now you gotta throw the ball, and that's where it gets sketchy. That's that's what because like, who do you believe in to catch the ball? To be that guy when he needs to throw the ball. Oh, Zay Flowers because he's a speedy guy. D Hop because he's known for catching, but when do they pass him? When do they target him? Mark Andrews, the tight end. Okay, so go get your little 10 yards, little 5 yards, little short route. Like, what are we doing? They don't really, when you think about it, they didn't really have nobody. And I've been saying this all year. If y'all been following, if you're new to this, please stay true. Pittsburgh defense is not that bad. They just like old heads. Play flag football. But not good job to Pittsburgh. Hey, I'm not mad at Aaron Rodgers' comment. Hey, now y'all can shut the fuck up for a week. Shut up. Shut up. But no, because now it's like, hey, maybe they want y'all to tank. And then you tank, then y'all get fired. I don't know. But Baltimore. Okay, was that a touchdown? So my thing is, I swear I seen something happen where it's like, um, was it Thursday night? The dude caught the ball, right? Or it may have been last week when Tampa Bay played, whoever Tampa Bay played last week. They caught the ball, right? Fell to the ground. And then once he hit the ground, the guy smacked it out. And it's like, so that wasn't touchdown. But dude, caught the ball, boom, fell to the ground. Had the ball while he fell to the ground, and then boom, on the ground, and they didn't call that a touchdown. Boom. He catches this. He has the ball out so the dude won't smack it. I think he firmly lets go because he knows, like, boom, I caught it, pop, boom, boom. And if anything, are we saying he made a football move? Yes or no? Please in the comments. This is the I.D.K Sports Show, right? If he made a football move, ain't that a fumble? If you catch the ball, you make a football move. If they consider it a football move, the ball falls out your hand, that's a fumble, yes or no? Now, I don't know. That's why this is the I.D.K Sports Show, but did they say he made a football move, he just didn't control it? So is that a fumble? Like, hey, can we do something? Hey, I.D.K Sports Show, I don't know. You know, let me know. Colts, goddamn, Colts did get, but Daniel Jones went down. God damn. They showed a picture of Tyler. Wait, was that this year? Did Halliburton go down with an Achilles injury this year? Right? In March, April? Caitlin Clark? Daniel Jones? What's up, Indiana? Indiana. Ooh, gotta stay out of that place. But yeah, Jags looking good. They got the wide receivers. They got Trevor Lawrence. They got their tight end. They got a nice offensive line that protects Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence just be looking scared in the pocket, like literally. Like, do y'all be seeing that? Those are just me. He be looking like scared. He be looking like Daniel Jones, like, oh yeah, like just be looking scared in the pocket. Like I don't know, but hey, those wide receivers out there, boy. That Jacoby Myers, whatever, old Patriot guy. I think I got an autograph of him somewhere over there. Hopefully. Damn. Yeah, but Jags won. Jags is up there. I think the Jags now are the 6th. Because 4. You got the 5. I think the Colts is still the 5, and the Jags are right there behind them. Then you got the Texans. So now, remember what I said. Fuck around. The Bills could fuck around and miss the playoffs only due to the fact that 3 teams could come out the AFC South. I mean AFC West. I mean maybe. No, not what the fuck is it? Oh, AFC South. I did say it right the first time. Okay. But yeah, so we got 3 of those teams. We got the 4, right? We got who's the 4? We got Pittsburgh so far. We got the Patriots. We got who's leading the division in the AFC South? It's the Colts, right? Okay, I.D.K Sports Show. We do a playoff picture later. But y'all know what I'm saying, man. The Jags are coming. And I said last Monday on the recap, if there was a team that I'd be worried to play in the AFC, it might be the Jags because it's like, yo, you don't know what they're going to. And it's like, okay, they put up some game. How they defense going to show up? But the Colts and Anthony Richardson, where he at? You know, this is the I.D.K Sports Show. If you don't know, then I know. If I don't know, then you know. Please in the comments, let me know. Move right along. Dolphins beat the Jets. What you thought was going to happen? Not much to really talk about. Bills versus Cincinnati. One of the great fucking games. Great fucking game. Just when I thought it was over, I was literally about to change the channel. Nigga, do it. My hand was on the remote. Pow, for that. Interception. Next drive. I'm like, oh, heck. Josh Allen running for 50 yards. Well, that wasn't the next play. Obviously, the next play, he do another interception. But then, was that the same drive that when they do the second interception, Josh Allen ran for like 50 yards? I'm like, what the fuck is happening? The Bills are doing it again. Major comeback. Major comeback. They're down. This just proves that the Bills, Cincinnati's defense is fucking trash. They're trash. They're fucking trash. I'm sorry. Ass cheek. Trash. Now, Bengals, what you need to do is listen to me. I.D.K Sports Show. I got something. My name is whoever is the best defensive player available in the draft and the free agent, you go get them. You go get them. Like, step 1. You go get the best. It doesn't even matter if the best one is a strong safety, you go get his ass. A fucking DT, you go get his ass. A fucking middle linebacker, outside linebacker, a corner, you go get him. Whoever's the best defensive guy out there on free agency, you go get his ass. All right? That's 1. 2, you draft whoever's the best. You don't fuck offense. You're drafting defense. You're drafting defense. And if you draft defense and do good, right? Oh shit, the defense is shit. And y'all still losing game, coach, you getting fired. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Gotta get out of here. But Bengals, you gotta do something. You gotta do something this offseason. You gotta go do something. You gotta go get the best defensive player available. All across the board. You gotta spend that money. Stop. I don't know. But what a comeback by the Bills. What a comeback. What a game. Just when you think like, oh, yeah, the Bills. Oh, Joe Burrow, boom, Dylan and Diamond. And it's like, yo, you see how the fuck is Josh? How the fuck? I guess they're in the same inclement of weather, but you know, I'm from out here in New York, so I know a little bit about Buffalo. But it's like, how is Joe Burrow throwing the ball way better than you in this weather, and you can't throw the ball like him? Like, that was kind of like, I seen that. All right, whatever. Move right along. Good job, Bills, for that win. I picked y'all for the win. Green Bay Packers versus the Bears. Now, what do I say about the Bears? If you're new to this, please stay true. Please leave a like. I tell you all the time. The Bears have a 20% chance. Their odds increase every time they get an interception. Anytime they get a turnover. They only went up 1. So they had a 40% chance of winning. Wait, did they get a... I didn't watch the end of the game because... Oh, yeah, folks. But yeah, I seen the highlights somewhat. The end of the game. Yo, he had DJ Moore wide open. Because it looked like he floated. I was like, yo, where he floated to? Then when you see the angle, it's like, oh, you floated too high. Then it was like, wait. And I think, I don't know, I didn't watch the press, but I think Caleb Wynn was like, he's seeing him, but the ball's like and it just sell a little bit to where he button matched. If that makes sense to my people. But yeah, Green Bay came through. Jordan Love 3 touchdowns. Those wide receivers out there, man. He got a lot. He got a lot of wide receivers. And now you finally do what I said. See, somebody might be listening. What was I saying? Hey, why y'all not using Luke McCarthy like y'all was using Tucker Kraft? And then like who was being the was it Tom Brady? And then they was talking about, oh yeah, Kraft and stuff. And then they started passing. It's like, yo, yes, we know you don't have him, but you have another tight end. He might not have that skill set, but use him like you would use Kraft. They're not gonna really think that. Sometimes he was doing that. That was a drop though by him. But that was a good game. 28-21. Had a chance to go down, win the game, pull the Bears move. See y'all in 2 weeks. And the funny thing is that the coaches are talking shit. This is so funny. This is so funny. Next, before we get down into that game, we got the Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Belt to ass. This one we're going. I don't need to say that. But I will say this. Sam Darnold is looking shaky. I think you play against some teams that could get after, that could be like really get after them. Oh, it's gonna be shaky, baby. It's gonna be a shaky road. I wouldn't be surprised if Seahawks is one and done in the playoffs. They play okay, I'm trying to look at this list right now. The Seahawks better play Tampa Bay. I wouldn't even try. They better play. They better hope Carolina makes the playoffs, and they play Detroit. I don't think Detroit could get after the quarterback like that. Everybody's always beat up. So, but with that being said, good job Green Bay. Good job Seahawks. Okay. Now, Shedeur Sanders. I picked y'all to win. Browns over Tennessee Titans. This is the second time I picked the Browns to win. I don't think I never picked Tennessee Titans to win. Oh, I did pick Tennessee Titans to win last week. But with that being said, we got to talk about. So let's say Shedeur Sanders didn't look that good in the beginning. Let's be honest. Everybody goes, oh, Shedeur Sanders was Dylan Diamond. He didn't really look that good in the beginning. As the game went on, he started heating up. He started balling. He started looking good. You take him out on the 2-point conversion. Why? But first of all, you have an offensive coordinator. You're the head coach. You call plays. You're down 14. He takes your team down to score. Right? So that's 6. You got to kick the field goal, so you're only down 1 score. Why the fuck would you go for 2? Hey, this is the I.D.K Sports Show, but we're not stupid. If we're down 14, right, and we score a touchdown, right, and we make the field goal, we're only down 1 touchdown in the field goal. Why the fuck are we going for 2? So now we don't get it. Now we're down 8. So now the next time we do score a touchdown, we got to go for 2. And the next time I bring us down the field to get a touchdown and put us in position to tie the game or win, you want to take me out. I don't understand that rational decision. Yes, Shedeur had a great fucking answer. Like, yo, that has to be. Shedeur might have had out of 14. I was about to say 14 years. 14 seasons. 14. Out of 14 weeks, he might have had the best reply to the media. Like, oh, niggas started thinking about, like, you know what? I'm kind of. But yeah, granted, he likes to run Wildcats, but it's like, yo, I got one question. Who is that? Who got the ball on the wild card? On the Wildcat play. I said, have I been saying wild card? Who? I just need to know this because this is the I.D.K Sports Show. Please help me out, and then we can really understand. Quincy Junkins is a rookie. So you trust him to win you the game than Shedeur Sanders? You want the ball in his hand? We could have still put the ball in his hand. Threw the ball to him. Make him run the ball, whatever. Dive play, screen play, whatever. Shuffle play. Boom. But you put it in that Ricky's hand instead of him? And why would you make your team down? Hey, I would, because I didn't see the first 2-point conversion. I wonder if everyone, when you're down 14, you scored a touchdown, right? So please, hopefully Browns fans are listening too. When y'all scored that touchdown, I wonder if the field goal team ran all the way out there, because that's the most obvious thing to do. I wish Troy and Buck they would be like, yo, what the? They might have would have cursed like, what the fuck? What the hell is he doing? You're down. I wish Joe would. Does Joe, but Troy even got a Twitter? I gotta see his thoughts on that game. What? I don't even want to be here too long in this, but it's like, yo, what? Like, that just makes you think like, okay, because I've been saying, like, I wasn't on that Shador bandwagon. Hey, bro, hey, reap what you sow, get what you got. You did what you did. Now you fell down the draft. Now you're doing this. Hey, they trust us. They starting this guy. He drafted before you. He's the same rookie. Hey, you might be better than him, but hey, we paid him more because the money, blah, blah, this and that. You're taking your turn. Hey, we don't care. You're saying all this stuff, blah, blah. And then I started thinking, like, wait, hold on, time out. The last, like, 4 weeks, what we in, week 14? Yeah, around, like, week 9. I'm like, wait, hold on. Something's not right. And now it's like, wait, this dude, you're down 8. You're down 14. He takes you down the field to score. And you take him out and you don't go for it? You take him out for the 2-point play. Boom. Okay, now you're down 8. He take you back down the field to score to tie the game up. You take him out? So the same play didn't work the first time, but you're going to do the second time. So confused. That got to be fired, because it's like, yo, he had a chance to win. He had a chance to show you, coach, yo, I could come down the field. I could take this. We could be down, and I could take this team down the field and win us the game. You blew that opportunity for him to get to prove that to you and a fan. Or maybe you didn't want that. With that being said, move right along. Browns lost. Tough loss. Myles Garrett, amazing. Move right along. Vikings belt to ass. I knew it was going to happen. Jay Daniel, why the fuck you're running back? You're basically jogging backwards trying to stop your interception pass. Like, you knew somebody's going to, yo, you're in the field of play. Get out of here. And you fell on your little elbow. You're skinny. You got to get built up. You got to get away from mommy. You got to get away from mommy. You got to get bulk up. I don't know. You got to get bulk up. Jaden McCarthy didn't even look that good. But 16 for 23. 16 for 23. 3 touchdowns. Okay, cool, great. But it's like, okay. Backups were scoring. It's like the people that he was practicing with score. That's what I always be noticing. But like I said, Vikings, belt to ass. Move right along. I did not say this was going to be a good game. I even said about the Jags and Colts. I was like, yeah, they could be sneaky, but the Colts really going to need this game. They're going to really play. But be wary, because it is the divisional game. Same with the Saints. Even Tom Brady said, yo, there's something about when the Saints play the Bucs. It's something when the Saints play the Bucs and the Bucs play the Saints, however you want to break it down. But the Saints came out, can't do what they want. We ain't going to put that, oh, they lost because Ibuka missed that catch. First of all, it's too high. Okay, he makes all those all the time. Bro, there was still mad time left in the game. What are we talking about? We're not doing that. All right? Bucs lost the divisional game. You're lucky you're holding on to you're barely 7-6. You're tied with Carolina. I wish I had my sheet in front of me. I could see what's the tiebreaker and stuff. Who holds the tiebreaker? But it looks like Carolina holds the tiebreaker. But yeah, Bucs lost to the Saints. All right. Broncos beat the Raiders. Nothing to talk about. Was a good game. Another divisional game. These divisional games was close, tight this week. Like they always. 17-14. And it's like, yo, I I feel like if the Broncos play the Patriots, bro, ain't gonna be no fucking close game. You ain't about to wait to the third, fourth quarter to try to win the game, bro. If you ain't winning the game now, you ain't winning the game. The games are won by us sometimes before the fourth quarter. Well, we do be winning, but it's like okay, but I know what I'm talking about. Like Broncos are better than the Patriots because they beat the Raiders twice and we fucking lost to the Raiders. Like, come on, fucker. I think they did that shit on purpose. But with that being said, Broncos beat the Raiders. Good divisional game. You know, they was there. Why would you get rid of that wide receiver, Jacoby? Send him there. Did y'all even get somebody? Y'all just got to pick. Y'all didn't get like. I would have got that Parker Washington, or I feel like y'all sent him over there. I don't know. Y'all should have. I don't know. Another Butte. I would got. I don't know. I would got one of their running backs. Like I don't know. Tight end. No, you ever got tight end? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You should have got somebody. If they did, I don't know. I.D.K Sports Show. But move right along. We have Rams versus Arizona. Another close divisional game. What have I been saying about these divisional games? Close as hell. It was 10-10 all the way until like the third quarter. You know? And then, like I said, Brissett's he's gonna give, hey, just be patient. He's like, James, he's gonna give you the ball. He's gonna give you the ball back for you so you can win the game. Guarantee that. Michael Wilson, 142, 2 touchdowns, balling. You know, Puka Nacua, balling. You know, they was running the ball so a lot, so Matthew Stafford had to really put the ball in harm's way a lot. But divisional game, we know how to get after him. You know, we know how to get after them. Yeah, good job, Rams. Rams is number 1 in the NFC now. Are they? Yeah, because they beat. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I don't know. Can the Rams be beat? Yes. They go to cold. They go to. Ooh, they go somewhere cold to play. Chicago or Green Bay. It's gonna be a wrap for them. But I don't think so because you're gonna have to go there. So smart thinking, Rams. And with that being said, we got Kansas versus Texas. You lost. You lost. And this is what I want to talk about, the Chiefs' legacy. You lost. Now, what we going to do with this loss? Like I said, wherever it was to lose, Kansas City versus Dallas, you're not making the playoffs. I don't care. I stand by that. Now, you lost again. Like I said, you're definitely not making the playoffs. Now, Dallas lost. Now, I got them not making the playoffs. Dallas, I'm saying this right now. Dallas, I wish I could see the schedule, but fuck it, we're saying it. Dallas, Kansas City, Ravens, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers will miss the playoffs. We'll put that bet in right now. They will miss the playoffs. They will miss the playoffs. Now, Kansas City, what do you need to do? Because the one thing I'm starting to notice off these last few weeks and stuff when I watch the Kansas City players, like, yo, is it me or is like over this last year, it's like the Kansas City offensive line is like deteriorating. Like they can never protect Patrick Mahomes. It's like every time Patrick Mahomes say hike, he's like, what the fuck? Think about it. When have you seen Tom Brady? When have you seen Patrick Mahomes say hike? Hike. Hike. It's always hike. Am I wrong? Something's wrong with that offensive line. Yes, last week they was fucked up. I mean, this week or whatever, yesterday, last night. Good morning. Happy Monday. But over the years, it's just like, y'all can't protect. Not saying he's getting sacked a lot, but it's like, yo, whenever we see Patrick Mahomes just sit in the pocket and just be like, obviously we know a lot of quarterbacks, they want to move outside the pocket, but it's like, yo, he doesn't move. He's the definition of a scramble. He be scrambling. Nah, but Chiefs, real talk though, right here. Boom, you're gonna miss the playoffs. You won't make the playoffs. Let's get ready for next year. Boom, Travis Kelce's gone. Let's go get a tight end. Boom. Let's go get a wide receiver. You got a bunch of trying to recreate Tyreek Hill. It's not gonna happen. It's over with. It's over with. It's gone. The window's gone. Go get a wide receiver. Go. Why y'all didn't go get DK Metcalf? What the fuck? You want a whole bunch of fast guys? Like, for what? All right, so we're going to get after your quarterback. Duh. How do I know this? This is the I.D.K sports show. Oh, shit, I do know. See, I do know sports. You always be saying I don't know. But whatever. Your opinion. My opinion. Kansas City Chiefs right here. Two things can happen going forward right now. You can fuck around and turn into the Seahawks. Fuck around, you could turn into the Seahawks. We could see Patrick Mahomes turn into Russell Wilson in front of our face. Damn, this guy used to be so good. Boom, get out of there. Boom, launch that ball. Boom. And now he's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and it might take another 3 years to be like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Little church man, blah, blah, all this stuff, right? Fuck around like the Seahawks. Oh, they offense. No, I know it was like built on their defense and yeah, Russell Wilson, but this is like your offense and yeah, your defense help you out. But it's like, yo, where y'all at now? Where y'all at? Last year was like everybody was like, whoa, questioning y'all. Yeah, y'all did. But it's like, yo, y'all didn't belong there to me in close games, but y'all was winning. You still found a way to win. This year, it caught up to you. So what is your legacy going to be? Are you going to turn into the Seahawks? Or are you going to change right in front of our face into the New England Patriots? People talk about the dynasty is over. Is it really over? I don't know. Get some new players, do what the Patriots did. Boom. 1 year we missed the playoffs. Then since 2009 to 2019, we went on another fucking run. Come on, from 04 to 08, we was the division champs. Or whatever, however you do the year. Boom, we were division champs for 5 years in a row, 4 years, wherever you want to say it. Boom. Or maybe not. Because wasn't the Dolphins win that? Whatever. We had a run, fucked it up, went back on a run. Y'all could do the same thing. Yeah, you got Bo Nix there. Yeah, you got the Chargers. The Raiders are coming. They're coming. They're. It might not be next year. Next year, we're going to be like, oh, shit. Next year, the Raiders are going to the Super Bowl. I bet you next year, people will be picking the Raiders to go to the Super Bowl the next year, if you know what I mean. But like I said, Kansas City Chiefs, you could turn out like the Seahawks. Literally, Patrick Mahomes could turn into Russell Wilson in front of our face. This guy that we love, we don't hate him, but it's like because he's such a family guy, a church guy. But it's like, yo, bro, you don't fucking produce on the field. You fucking running back and scrambling and doing dumb shit. Or you could turn into the fucking GOAT, turn into Tom Brady, turn into the Patriots, and be the fucking dynasty that everybody does. And you know how they say, oh, the Patriots, oh, but they're going to, oh. Like, we there every year. Not now because fucking whatever, but Tom Brady's gone and shit, but it's whatever. Miss you, Tom Brady. But, yeah, Chiefs, the legacy is up to you. It's in your hand. It's in Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes' ball court. Y'all know what y'all need to do with this. And the one thing I would say is, I'm saying it. I'm about to go tweet this. Do y'all know that the Kansas City Chiefs has a whole bunch of taller Tyreek Hills, but slower? And it's like, they don't have no wide receiver. Yeah, we consider Tyreek Hill a wide receiver, but it's like, yo, you're not picking, like, I might pick Higgins over Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he could just run fast again, but it's like, yo, all right, bet. You could, like, at least I could do a slant route, throw it up, and he could, like, I said Higgins because he might be, like, the second best. He might be the first best second option. Or we picking George Pickens for this year. But no, so because I'm not going off that. I'm just going off of shit. I was gonna say Cooper Kupp. That's fine. Oh, what Puka Nacua or Devontae Adams? I take Devontae Adams over Tyreek Hill because I'm gonna get durable, liable. This catch is gonna be made. Like we're gonna get this route done. He's gonna get this. This is gonna be a guarantee. Kansas City don't have a bunch of guaranteed wide receivers. They got a bunch of hopefully this dude gets open and hopefully I could put the ball and don't get pressure. But since you got a bunch of guys that want to run down the field and speed, go after the quarterback so he can't get that. But with that being said, man, this is the I.D.K Sports Show, man. Let me know what y'all think about the Chiefs' legacy. Who would miss and make the playoffs? Like I said, I got the Bucks. I got the Cowboys. I got the Ravens. And I got the Chiefs to miss the playoffs. The winners of this week, I would say I give Buffalo one a big nod to the biggest one of the big winners this week. Let's give it to Buffalo. All right, let's give it to Buffalo. Um, Another one I would pick the bigger loser. The biggest loser. I'm picking the Browns. I'm picking the Browns quarterback because that's what the fuck you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. I hope the fuck you get fired. I hope by the time this is out, you're fired. Fucking biggest loser. You want to do dumb shit. That's what you get. You want to take the quarterback out, right? And now look. And then why are you not going for 1 point? We're down 14. We score 6. Let's kick the extra point to be down 7. One score. So then when we do the same thing, we can just kick a field goal and be good. Do you not believe in your field goal kicker? I would be making a lie like, nah, the field goal kicker guy, yo, Cav, like, nah, so we had to go for 2. And we didn't design no 2-point plays for Shador Sanders and Pratt. Like, I'm making a lie. Oh, no, I call the plays. That was my play calling. You look stupid. With that being said, man, this is the I.D.K Sports Show. Y'all see the record. It would be updated. So far, we got Cowboys lost, Ravens lost, Colts lost, Chiefs lost, Browns lost, Tampa Bay lost. 6 losses again, bro. Man, this is the I.D.K Sports Show, man. Until next time. See you Wednesday.